So, the Premier League is hard, isn't it? We've gone all the way towards the end of November. We're going to be playing Nottingham Forest and Watford in today's episode. We've won 2 more matches. We've beaten Newcastle with a 91st minute winner. We beat Brentford thanks to a penalty. And then we've lost a few matches. We've drawn a few matches. It does mean we are doing reasonably well. Mid-table, 12th place. But we need to start picking up some more points. Watford is going to be tough, isn't it? Watford's definitely going to be tough. Forest, we might be able to get something there. The starting lineup for the Watford game then will be Pedicic in goal, Barton, Dijkstra, Chariot and Greg in defence, Finnegan and Bean in the middle, Darko, Laird, Santalan and Rory Allen as our front 4 players. Darko has been appalling since we've signed him. His average rating is he's played well against Brighton. That's pretty much it. His average rating is a 6.65. We're going to have a word with you, actually. I don't think you've played well. Positive. I can't argue with that. Good job, Darko. One good thing that also happened in between episodes, Santalan and Rory Allen both managed to get rid of their goal droughts, which is a good thing, but they really haven't capitalised too much further on top of that. Still playing in Brighton at the Amex, it is the home match against Watford. They are up in 7th. I don't know whether they're good or not. They're up in 7th place, so they're pretty high up the table at the moment. By the way, last episode as well, Fulham lost 9-0 against Manchester United, which means Man United's goal difference is positive 24, something ridiculous. Fulham's is like minus 26. Abu Bakr on the left-hand side with the ball, plays it into Pignett. Backwards to Sinclair. We are just 4.5 minutes in. I thought we were a lot later than that. Cross-field ball. Pedicic can easily hold on to that one. That wasn't really a highlight, was it? Not a lot happened there. So, what are we going to see? Pedicic is going for a run around his penalty area. Buddy, what are you going to do? He's eventually kicked it long over the halfway line. And good, we've managed to steal the ball. Rory Allen plays through Santalan. One touch, hits it wide. He's never going to score a goal on camera, is he? Seems like it's going to be a highlight-filled game. If the first 10 minutes is anything to go by, we've got very lucky there thanks to Bram Dijkstra managing to nick the ball, but they managed to get in on goal, and he's offside, right? He's offside. Sormaz might have just been fractionally offside. We're going to get some VAR, and I think he's going to be saying that he's onside. He's not. He's offside. Fair enough. It's 0-0. Watford again coming forward with the ball. I think Bram Dijkstra's just put that one in. It's another goal that's possibly disallowed here. Hold on. What's happening? Defenders are appealing for offside. It looked like Dijkstra put the ball in. We're getting more VAR. And it is disallowed again. Yeah, he's miles off. Right, let's have a chance of our own. Greg to Allen. Back to Jim Greg. In the middle to Chariot. Now Bean. Bean's going to... Lovely ball. Lovely ball from Bean to find Greg. Crosses that in towards Santalan, who's never going to score a goal, so it doesn't matter. I'm thinking we're going to start playing Keith Wooten again. Because Wooten... He's good. There's definitely something there on Wooten. He just needs to get some more football under his belt, and he's not gone out on loan this season. Barton crosses that in. Santalan's not going to get there. Dean Laird, who is still our top goal scorer, if I remember correctly. Greg to Bean. 3-4 in the box. Crosses in. Santalan's there. And of course he's missed another one. Apparently we've had 0 shots on target so far. Watford have another chance, possibly. Pignett on the left. Sinclair, lovely ball, finds Abu Bakr. Crosses it in. Sormaz can finish that one. And this one is definitely going to count because the flag has stayed down. It's 1-0 to Watford. Still not quite at half time. We've got 10 minutes. Can we get ourselves an equaliser? I don't think we can, to be honest. We haven't been very good. Santalan and Darko combining. Crosses it in. Rory Allen's there as a good save from Ortiz. Laird plays it back. A terrible pass from Dean Laird. Greg's going to hopefully keep this alive. Now Bean across to Finnegan. In front is 3 options. Santalan's one. Headed effort from Santalan. He's hit the bar. He was onside. He's never going to score a goal. Lundstrom crosses it in for Watford, but we've cleared it. Here we go. Santalan's going to go for a run down that left-hand side. He needs to pass it because he's never going to score. I keep saying this. Rory Allen, lovely touch. And Rory Allen... How are we not scoring goals? How are we not scoring goals in this game? We've got an XG of over 1 at the moment. 1.43 XG, and we're still not scoring goals. What are we coming up against here? Arguably, we're not playing badly in terms of like our shots. Because Santalan and Allen, both on 6.9s, they're getting the shots. They're having good shots. They're just not going in. The keeper, I think, is playing really well. We're going to thrash arms and say you've been terrible. Even though, have we? Yeah, I guess we have. We've let in 3. First highlight of the second half, and it's 2-0. It's not 2-0. Is this more VAR? Is it going to be the 3rd goal disallowed through VAR for Watford? It is. They've had 3 disallowed now. Lindstrom with a corner 5 minutes into the second half. This time I think it was Simons or Simmons, headed effort goes over the bar for Watford. We should be winning this game, not losing. We should be winning this game. Right, 60 minutes on the clock. Dean Laird's coming off for Big TC. We're also going to do Jim Gregg coming off for Stefan Geismeier. And do we do Barton for Duncan Elliott? Sure, even though Elliott's kind of more of a central midfielder. All of our subs on the hour mark. And we're probably not going to get any highlights. Oh no, we've got one with 20 minutes left to play. But unfortunately, Watford are coming forward. Pignett on the left-hand side. Sinclair loses out to Finnegan. Counter-attack time. Rory Allen's not going to do much there, is he? Santos is going to go for a run instead. That's a great ball from Santos. Pignett crosses it in. Sormaz is there. Sormaz tucks that ball away. It's disallowed goal number 4, everybody. Watford have technically scored 6 goals in this match. Though they've got one that counted. VAR has come in 4 times, and finally one's counted. Although I feel like he's going to be offside, and they're just going to feel sorry for him. I mean, what do we see? It didn't slow down when the ball came in. Right, here we go. Here's the tight offside. Was he offside? No, he was miles on. Did we deserve to lose this game? Yes, because we couldn't score any goals. Did we deserve to get something? No, because we didn't score any goals, I guess. We've still obviously got 6 minutes left of normal time plus any injury time. Allen's trying to steal the ball and get something and doesn't manage to do anything. Estevez to Sormaz, who's now on a hat-trick, back to Owen. Right-hand side is Thomas Estevez again for Watford. 3 in the box, crosses it in, hits the first man. Doesn't matter, because Watford still have the ball. Estevez, is he going to cross it? He's managed to. It's 3-0. I said at the start of the episode the Premier League's hard. This is proof. Now, it's not being FM'd. However, we have a better, or they have just slightly better XG. We had 20 shots, 5 on target, scored 0 goals. Next year, 1.79. Watford's goalkeeper. Watford just... Apparently, we played Barcelona. We played Barcelona, who decided to wear a Watford kit. I'm going to thrash arms, and we're coming in for training, everybody, because that was shocking. Bram Dijkstra, heads up, fella. Has it meant too much for the league table? No, not really. We are still 12th place, 12 points, which I think, is that the Kev ratio? You need to be on the same amount of points as games played to avoid relegation. So we're basically aiming for 38 points, and we'll probably avoid relegation. We're doing okay, I guess. Next up, Nottingham Forest. This is a risk. I'm fully aware this is a risk, but we are changing to the 4-2-3-1 gegenpress straight out of the box with one minor tweak, changing our goalkeeper to a sweeper keeper on support, because basically, sweeper keeper on attack, you'll just concede lots of counter-attack goals. Pedicic will be in goal, Barton, Machuca, Dijkstra and Gregg in defence. Charia is currently suspended, which is annoying. Finnegan and Bean, midfield. Roberts, Darko and Dean Laird as the attacking midfield, with Rory Allen as our main goal threat. I'm hoping to see something from Darko, because so far, he's literally done nothing. He's not even got an assist. Apparently, we're on TV as well for some reason. Forest are going for a 4-4-2, which is nice to see. We are obviously going for the 4-2-3-1. Our form doesn't look too bad, but that performance against Watford was eye-opening, shall we say. 29 seconds on the clock, and the first highlight of the match begins, and João Conan straight in on goal and walks into Pedicic. If he was on attack, he would have ran out of his penalty area and João Conan would have probably just walked round him. Gregg to Bean to Laird on the left. Back to Jim Gregg. I want to see Darko score a goal today. That's my target. I mean, I can't really control too much about what he's going to do. Doesn't find Roberts. And Forest coming forward again. Lewis Potter isn't going to get there. Barton does. Alan Roberts again, the Welshman who we signed from Korea for some reason. Gedson's ball forward. João Conan's in on goal once again. And this time tucks the ball away. 1 minute, 14 seconds on the clock. The change in formation might not work. Darko with a corner for us towards the middle. And Elias Machuca is there. His first goal for the club. Darko celebrates off by himself, even though he's managed to do something finally in a Dover shirt. It's 1-1 from a corner. I don't think we've scored a goal from a corner for a very long time. Back on level terms, back on the Kev ratio of 13 points out of 13 games. This is a winnable game. This is a game we have to win, really. It is a team struggling in the relegation zone. They are currently 19th place. We should be good enough to beat them. And just as I say that, there is a potential highlight going to Forest, although it's deep in our half, which is a worry because stuff like that happens. That literally came from our throw. I don't do it too often. I'm going to berate the entire team. And it seemed to fire everybody up. Really? Forest coming forward again just before half-time. Darko steals the ball away, but there's nobody up there. Araujo's going to come forward. Now Bogle whips it towards Lewis Potter at the back post, and Lewis Potter makes it 3. No, he doesn't. It might be 2-1 still because he's probably offside. This is the 5th VAR of the episode, and this one's counted, apparently. What is going on? What is going on with our team? We can't score goals. Thrash arms. We've been terrible. Absolutely terrible. Jim Gregg and Dykstra, Pedicic all playing poorly. Alan Roberts doing nothing. Our strikers doing nothing. What do we do here? We changed back to what we were doing, I think. Let's stick Darko up front. Is that a risk? It is a risk because he can't play there. But if we stick Darko up front, maybe he might score himself a goal. We've just done a straight change. No subs or anything like that. We've got a corner after a couple of minutes in the second half. Barton takes it. Allen's at the front post. Plays it back to Barton. Roberts' effort goes into the bottom corner. The flag goes up. It's more VAR time, everybody. What's going on? What's happening? I mean, the referee's going for a wander all the way over to the corner flag, apparently. I feel like it's going to count. I don't know why I feel like that. It's counted. It's 3-2. Shouldn't have changed the formation, should I? Although we've literally played it for 15 minutes, scored 1 goal. It is Forest with a chance 10 minutes into the second half. So we've only been playing this formation for 10 minutes. Lewis Potter in on goal. It's saved by Pedicic, the first real thing he's managed to do all game. Does concede a corner, though. Gedson Fernandez possibly takes it. Front post headed effort from Yao Conan. Is that his hat-trick? It's a perfect hat-trick. He scored left foot, right foot header. It's also his 3rd goal of the season. It is 4-2 against Forest. Barton with a corner for us. We're going to get ourselves another goal from a corner. Almost. Machuca this time heads just over the bar. It's been awful, hasn't it? It's been absolutely awful. Jim Gregg has been probably one of the worst footballers on the face of the earth. Dykstra's had another shocking game. I don't even know what to do at this point. We're 4-2 down, 15 minutes left. Let's just throw some players on the pitch. Keith's coming on. We would bring on Santalan, but I'd rather put Keith on. I think we'll do that. We'll do Laird for Santalan, so we'll still do it. And Jim Gregg can come off for I don't care. Maybe a goalkeeper, who knows? Fulioera put Darko as a left winger and he can't play there. He can't play anywhere, apparently, so it doesn't matter. It's a long ball forward from us. We've got 7 and a bit minutes left to play. Lewis Potter controls it. I mean, this is a Forest team who are 19th, or were 19th. Yao Conan almost gets his 53rd goal of the season and the match, I assume. It's a corner. Lewis Potter's going to take it. We need to get this clear. We need to counter-attack. Maybe go for a point now at this point. It's gone off for a throw. For some reason I thought that was going to be a free kick. No, it was a throw that we didn't even get to see. But we'll see a different throw instead, shall we? Final 5 minutes and Yao Conan scored again. He scored 4 goals this season in 1 match. We've got a corner. It's going to be a consolation if we get anything. We have got something. Bram Dykstra scored. It's more VAR, everybody. Don't worry. We're going to get more VAR. He's surely not offside. We're getting it. What is it going to be? Is it going to be awarded? It's disallowed. 5-2. 5-2. Yao Conan is... I mean, he's not even good. He's got 8 finishing. He wants to leave for better game time. He's now scored, in 3 matches, 6 goals. I mean, one of them's the Papa John's trophy. That's for the under-23s. Right, everybody this time, you're getting water bottles thrown at you. And Bram Dykstra, anyone who's anything below a 6'3", 6'3" or below is getting shouted at. Which is only you two, sure. Right, we don't do this often. Partially because I don't really understand. But last 5 matches, what does this mean? So, positives. What's the positives? We've scored 8 goals. Or 4 goals from close to the penalty spot. The other 4 from, who knows. Conceded none of the 13 long shots, that's fine. I mean, positives look good. Goals conceded. They should have a lower line of engagement. All of this stuff sounds great if I knew what I was talking about. So apparently we let in a lot of goals from inside the penalty area. This is definitely useful to somebody. Let's take out these 2, because we won those 2 games. What does any of this mean? We've disappointingly converted 71 touches into just 3 goals. Higher tempo, shoot on sight. Sounds good. Shoot on sight. I mean, we've already got an extremely high tempo. I don't think we can go higher than that. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. Next episode, we are going to go to January, which means we've got a lot of football to play, and we are going to lose quite a lot of it. Spurs we're going to lose against. We'll probably lose against Villa. We'll probably lose against Leeds. Liverpool, Man United, definite defeats there. We might beat Fulham. That could be 3 points. We'll probably lose to Arsenal. We'll probably lose to West Ham again. And yeah, then, I mean, we're not playing Leicester on camera. They're second. we're just going to get hammered. If we get relegated, by the way, it's the save over. Thank you very much for watching. End on a really high note there. Good job, Stuart. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you've been a Watford fan or a Forest fan, you've probably enjoyed this. If you're a Dover fan, probably not so much. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all the fun, fancy YouTubey stuff, and I'll be back next time with transfers and hopefully more than 12 points. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I've just lost 5-2 to Nottingham Forest, and the Man United board have said, do you want a job? Do we do this? They're 7th. Do we do this? I feel like we shouldn't, although it's very tempting. Tune in to the next episode to see whether I've gone for the Man United job, because it could be all change. Thanks for watching.